In this video, I'm going to explain the different areas and details of the main stage here at Lakeside Theatre. I'm standing on the centre line, which I've marked with this large piece of white gaffer tape. If we were doing this for a performance, we'd use something more discreet like a darker coloured PVC tape. The reason we'd mark the centre line of the stage is to give performers a quick point of reference where they might need to position themselves to in relation to this mark. This is particularly important in our theatre because the auditorium is slightly off-centre. To indicate this, we've put a piece of white tape on the centre chair of the front row. So if I line myself up with that centre chair of the front row now, you can see how far off this is. This is particularly important if you have a line of performers from left to right and the centre person needs to be in exactly the right place. I'm standing on the setting line, which is in line with the proscenium and is directly underneath the gold house curtains or tabs. The area in front of the setting line is called the apron, and that's indicated by this angled line here as shown on the ground plan. The line in the stage is there because the original stage used to drop down by about a foot, and this was filled in to give us better access to the stage. The cyclorama, or cyc, is this curved wall at the back of the stage. As it's painted plaster, it's quite delicate and can be marked easily. For example, if it's touched, then handprints can be left. The cyc's painted white to enable us to light it in order to represent the sky or a coloured background. We sometimes project onto it as well to create a digital background. However, we do have a set of black curtains, or tabs, which can be drawn across to cover the cyc. That helps to make the stage look a bit more intimate, and I'll show you that now. Sometimes pieces of set need to be moved on and off stage and put back in the same place, usually for a scene change, or if we're doing a festival style evening where we're showing several different plays, for example, we'll need to be able to put everything back in the correct place each time. I'll show you an example of how we do that now. The director has asked stage management to ensure the table is put in exactly the same position each time, as it's lit for a specific moment in the show. In order to do this, we mark or spike the stage using PVC tape to indicate its position. So here's how we do that. What I've done is pre-cut 4 small pieces of PVC tape with scissors to make 2 small L shapes, which I'll place around the legs of the table. It's usually only necessary to mark the back legs or upstage legs of the table so that the audience don't see the front ones, like this. Therefore, when I remove the table, I know exactly where to put it back when it's needed. I'm using yellow tape here so the camera can see it. However, during a performance, we'd use a darker colour, such as brown or dark purple. By using different coloured tapes, we could either show positions for different pieces of set, such as a sofa might be spiked in brown tape, a chair might be in blue, and a table might be in green, or use one colour to show all of the set pieces for a specific scene. If it was a festival-style evening with multiple plays in one show, we can use a different colour for each show's set. Coloured PVC tape. Dark coloured. No. My tongue fell out. My tongue fell over. I'm going to die.